My name is Will Denton. I am from Portland, Maine, and I go to school at the University of King's College in Halifax. Initially, what made me choose to go to school in Canada was the admissions process being much simpler. In America, you have to do things like handing in your SATs or your ACT, which is a standardized test, and you have to fill out FAFSA forms, as well as write entire essays, just like kind of selling yourself to the college. That's not to say that Canadian universities care less about the kind of student they're getting, but in America it seems more like each student is really trying to sell themselves, whereas in Canada it's like the school wants people to join them and they want to add members to the community. I live in New England, Portland, Maine, so it's not far from home either. The culture is similar. There's a real affinity for the sea and rich history in both Halifax and New England, similar architecture for that same reason. Good historical preservation in Halifax, so it's just an interesting town to walk around in. It's also just a 2-hour fly from Boston to Halifax airport, which is much shorter than even going to Toronto. It definitely has its differences from America, but not in a way that is any significant culture shock. It's just in a way that makes things, it's kind of exciting to be traveling across borders and being an international student. People love hockey, and everyone does say sorry a lot. That's a difference. It's definitely a stereotype that Canada is just cold and winter year-round, but compared to New England, it's about the same. A big factor actually in deciding to come to Canada was also tuition costs, because it's like an in-state tuition in America is going to be much more expensive than your average Canadian university. As an American international student, you get the benefit of the exchange rate. The exchange rate will really benefit American students who come home for the summers too and maybe have work lined up. They get to just add a percentage to your paychecks when you cross the border again. A $2,500 scholarship is applied to every American student too at King's, which is pretty nice. In my case, when I was applying for my study permit, I was told that it's basically just checking an extra box or two to apply for a worker's permit, which lets you work anywhere off campus. Your study permit allows you to work on campus, which is full of jobs, front desk opportunities. There's work at the library, and facilities is always hiring. There's always snow to be shoveled. Obviously, in Canada, you can go to the doctor for free, which is definitely a big difference. In America, I know a lot of people who haven't been to the doctor for a checkup in years. King's also offers a plan that helps with getting free dentistry and physiotherapy and counseling. I'm really glad I decided to become an international student. It's really just a great chance to experience someplace new and learn new things and meet new people from all over the world. There's plenty of international students in Halifax.